Sigmoid colon is the site for the diverticuli formation, the most common site for diverticuli formation or the complication of this diverticulitis. What is the reason behind this? The two key reasons are this. Number one, sigmoid colon has the narrowest diameter in the colon. And secondly, sigmoid colon is also the place where stool gets stored before defecation, before it is sent to the rectum. And also the stool which is there in the sigmoid colon, they are much more solid, they are much more harder, they are much more formatted. So now it would take a lot of mechanical pressure to be created, intraluminal pressure to be created inside the sigmoid colon to thrust or expel that stool, that hard stool, from the sigmoid colon to the rectum. And already I told you sigmoid colon has the narrowest diameter. It also has a lot of bends, anatomical bends they say. So it is the most narrowest and the most twisted portion of the colon. And a huge amount of intraluminal pressure needs to be generated in the sigmoid colon to thrust that solid stool or already formatted stool from the sigmoid colon to the rectum. So that would create a mechanical pressure which would be exerted on the wall of the sigmoid colon. So if there is any weak spots in the wall of the sigmoid colon, there will be outpouching there. And that outpouching in the colonic wall is called diverticuli. And the formation of this outpouching is called diverticulosis. So the two key reasons I already mentioned, because it has the narrowest diameter and it is the final storage site before the stool is sent to the rectum. So the intraluminal pressure which is created inside the sigmoid colon, it's much higher. Plus there are some other reasons also. Usually seen that some small blood vessels penetrate the sigmoid colon wall, which makes the wall of the sigmoid colon much weaker, create a lot of weak spots where those outpouchings or diverticular formation occurs. Plus age-related changes, also sigmoid colon shows age-related changes. So, but the key reason why sigmoid colon is particularly the site actually where the diverticular formation occurs, as I mentioned, the key reason is those two. That is it has the narrowest diameter and it is also anatomically twisted, they say, so it is anatomically narrowest and the twisted. And reason number two is that it is the final storage site of the stool where it is already been formed, and it needs a lot of mechanical pressure to be generated inside the sigmoid colon to thrust or expel that stool from the sigmoid colon to the rectum. And that high intraluminal pressure which is created inside the sigmoid colon, that exert that pressure on the wall of the sigmoid colon to cause the formation of diverticuli or the outpouching in the colonic wall. And this presence of diverticuli is called diverticulosis. And if they later get inflamed, become symptomatic, we call that condition diverticulitis, which is the inflammation of the diverticulum. Thank you so much.